Before you start this video, I would like you guys to hit that like button and share this video. By doing so, you help this video move through the algorithm.
Les moun parti quitter pays bien loin où aller travail et puis au tomber New York. 6 heures faut qu'on lever, sans yeux pour qu'on laver. Ou mettre tout fatigué, faut qu'on lever ou aller. Ou ap chercher yon monnaie pour entrer dans tout train. Depuis on prend un pétrin presque tous les matins. Oh non, 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 moi senti que moi pas capable encore. Comme moi mettre pitié, fuck mal Haïti. Oh non, 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 moi senti que moi pas capable encore. Comme moi mettre pitié, fuck mal Haïti.
So, what can we learn from the Jason Pass incident that recently occurred in Brooklyn, New York? I think we can learn a lot of things. And this is what I have to say. Today, I want to speak on humility, because what recently happened in New York could have been avoided. Now, if you haven't heard that there was an altercation that occurred in Brooklyn, New York, which ended up with 2 fatalities. It was over a dispute against noise. As you've seen in the intro, we have an individual who came upstairs. I guess he was upset because of the noise that was being made. So he comes upstairs. Wife comes out. She speaks to the man. I guess things wasn't going according to whomever. So the husband comes out. Stepson comes out. But one thing the stepfather did was try to intimidate the tenant. The tenant became aggressive as well. As you can clearly see in the intro, the husband came out with a scissors to, I believe, intimidate or threaten the tenant. Now, looking at this from a person who's that's been around. I lived in the ghettos of Haiti. I lived in the ghettos of America. And one thing I will say is that when a weapon is involved, whether it's a knife, whether it's a gun, some people don't take that lightly. Recently, I said something in a video that made me think. I said, don't make threats or empty threats, because there's some people out here that's not playing. And there's another thing I said, which I'm going to elaborate upon. I said, the get back won't get you your shit back. So now let me break this down to you, and I'm going to take you where I'm going with this. See, the husband made an empty threat. And by him making the empty threat, someone followed through. And they weren't talking. And they weren't trying to intimidate. On the end of what has transpired with the murderer or the killer, Jason Pass, he has passed away. Now, the fatalities that I mentioned was that of the husband and the stepson. See, what ego did in that situation on both ends, which led into both parties of aggression meeting their demise. Ego was the husband, came out angry with scissors in his hand to intimidate the tenant. And in this, it arose ego in the tenant. So you have the landlord, I believe, the owners of the building, owners of the house, I believe. Whether it's a building house, I'm not too sure. But of the property, I'll just say for now. Ego causes both parties to get excited, which ended up in the death of all. Because Jason Pass, he may not have been revenged or avenged by the family, but the universe works in mysterious ways. He ends up getting killed by the police. So in this, nobody wins. So when I say getting your get back won't get your shit back, yes, Jason Pass is dead, but it won't bring back the husband, nor will it bring back the stepson. The scripture says, when pride cometh, then cometh shame. So in this ordeal, everyone ended up losing. The wife lost a husband and stepson. The killer lost his life.